Hello, good evening. My name is Miriam and today I'm going to be talking about Clil method. First, we have to remember that the Clil method is a method to learn something different, maybe a subject or maybe a different information through the language. It's not properly the language. There are different kind of activities that we can do with this Clil method. So through this video, I'm going to be showing some kind of activities and also the way that I use Clil method in my English classes with my students. So remember that today we're in quarantine, so we are teaching with online sessions. So I'm going to present some of my classes, well, not my classes, but some tips or some things that I use to work with this Clil method. That we're working on is this one that is Inside Out Evolution. This is a book of Macmillan, and this book has an online platform that includes the book, an online book, a student and workbook, so we can easily work with these books online. In chapter 5, we have different kinds of activities that Clil method follows. And we have the first one that is pure communication, the second one reading strategies, the third one student production, and the fourth one cognitive skills. Peer communication activities are classically developed in the classroom. In this case, because we are working on quarantine, I developed an activity with my students where they have to interview each other in an online class. So, and this is the way that I did. About the reading activities, for example, we can find some articles on internet that we can develop to our students and create some activities about this article, or maybe some radio programs. In the case, I have this one, and this is a reading that we read yesterday in our class, and they find a lot of information about driving some roads and some important facts that they are learning through the language, not specifically the language. About oral production, my students have, for example, to write 2 drafts about a book that they read, and also they have to do around every 15 years an oral quiz. In this oral quiz, they have different activities to do, maybe present something, maybe create an interview with a classmate. This is one of the tools that I use in my classes. This is Wheel of Names. You just only need to add the names and just click to spin the wheel and select one student. This is easy and my students love it. Most of the activities that my students have to develop are here in classroom, so they have unit by unit all the activities that they have to do. For example, oral quizzes or maybe quizzes, record conversations, record the chants, upload the workbook solve. In this case, for example, they have to select and read a book because they have to write a draft and upload it later. And also I have here some material for a explanation. The topics, in this case, for example, in Unit 10, we have been looking about future tense. So that's why they have here. Most of the activities are developed here. Another tool that is about Clil, I have here, for example, YouTube, and I have 2 videos here that I used in my class yesterday. I have this one that is about giving directions in English. This is a comic video, and this is to introduce students to the topic, not just only the grammar structures and vocabulary, just introduce them in a fun way about today's topic. I have his one that is about the vocabulary that they have to learn for this session. And well, in this case, they have to check the videos before the class. This is a flipped classroom. This is a method that I love to use because they already check something about what is going to be the class, and then they come all their doubts and all the things that they want to ask. Finally, we have here the book that we are working on with different. As I was mentioning, this is the book that we use, for example, to work, and well, there are some activities that we can develop here, and some readings, interesting readings about new vocabulary or new facts. And well, in this way we are learning through Clil method. And well, why it is important to me to give grammar to my students in other ways which are not structures? Well, because this is funnier for them. They pay more attention, they really understand the topics, and they find how important it is to learn a language, because there are interesting topics that they can learn. And for example, I have this reading. This is a clear example of that. And also the motivation is a great factor about this.